When we had last left the Envoy, they had finally taken a full tour of Solace Keep, where they had a cool item made from the star metal that they had found so long ago. And they also had a meeting with the council there, both of whom were kind of at odds with one another on how to proceed with Solace Keep. Whether to maintain the traditions from long ago, or to perhaps seek outside interventionist help from the Aedyran Empire, no less. Now it was time to also go look at the archives nearby, among other things. There was also a cartographer, another bounty, and Marius' old place. This is Avowed. Welcome back. Zoop. There we go, and let's unhide that and be on our way. Let's see, which one should we go to first? I guess we'll hit up the watchtower, huh? I'm surprised Homecoming isn't the one tied to Marius. Yeah, this is about Petru disappearing. Okay. Let me chow down some speed food. It's fucked up how noticeable it is. Part of me is tempted to go back just for the extra run speed. Like, I really enjoy it.
Zarb tracks. Lots of them. We're entering hostile territory.
What are you talking about, Marius? This looks like a wagon trail or something. Okay. Oh yeah, there's a bunch in here. Okay.
Quiet, Nimdu.
Collar, perfect.
Sunny.
Not bad, Envoy.
Do we pull any? Writings of Soreena. 1. Damn the most holy Nandru. I hope he was reborn as lake algae and pissed on by a flamingo. He gave us all the secrets of survival in this bright and bitter land. He did everything he could to give his followers a chance. His teachings had only one flaw. He exhorted us to write it all down. For 300 years, he seemed so wise. Whenever there was doubt, our ancestors went back to the tablets. When the faithless abandoned Solace, Nandru's secrets did not flee with them. The tablets were too heavy to steal. The tablets outlived the death of the masters, so that the thread of their learnings did not die with them. Solace endured on the foundation of those tablets. But after Theodor's folly, after the sack of the libraries, we lost so much. Or perhaps not enough. Nandru's private writings survived. They trouble me. He had such doubts about why he came here, about why he did not go further. Go further. Handwritten note. A thick sheaf of papers consisting of hastily written notes, consisting of what looks to be copies of passages from other texts, as well as the writer's own notes and questions. It seems to be a handmade beginner's guide to animancy. The latest crop of potatoes was small and somehow bright purple. I'm not sure how I did that, but I've disposed of the fertilizer I used on that batch. I bought some new supplies and parodies that I plan to slowly cycle into the newest batch. Water continues to be more scarce than I like, but it's hard to smuggle out enough to quench both my thirst and my farms without raising suspicion. Mina asked me about it in front of the others recently, but I think I was able to play it off. Why does she have to notice everything? It's usually so endearing, but I need her to pay less attention right now. At least until I've got something to show for all my experiments. Beetle pie. Some ale. You know what? I'll drink one. Why not? Exceptional sword. Engraved stone. Oh, they caught me. The engraving, eroded by time, reads, "For those lost in construction, we dedicate this tower to them. Their bones strengthen the stone, and their hearts, the land."
They're coming.
God, where are they coming from? Oh, this way? So what's around here? Oh, further down. Okay, let's head up. See Marius do like a fucking roundhouse right there? Oh dear. Oh wow, I can actually kill it through the heel. Okay.
Nice work.
Superb axe, an account of stock. The ledger, made filthy by dust and rot, contains records of the supplies kept within the tower. As a former waypoint between Solace Keep and Mount Forja, the tower was often used to store raw materials mined from the tusks. It also stored a great deal of foodstuffs for itself and the miners in Mount Forja. As the entries progress, however, there seems to be a sharp increase in both arms and armor, as well as emergency medical supplies. The last entries show an attempt to move as much equipment as possible out of the tower. More money, water, another route up, shroomage. Okay. Let's keep going up. Oh, I can bust there. Oh. Superb great axe. Oh, I can pick this or use a twisted iron key. I'll wait on the key. Round shield. Okay. Burned
This
lady.
has seen better days.
Zarup movements. A list of dates and numbers. Upon reading through all of it, you can deduce that it's keeping track of a nearby group of Zarups and endeavoring to make sure the writer isn't discovered by the tribe. I've suspected it for days, but now I'm positive. The Zarups are getting closer. Hopefully they haven't seen me and they'll just move right on by. I guess they did not. Okay. Part of me is regretting going up first instead of lower.
This was animancy equipment. Someone was experimenting with forces they didn't understand.
Water-stained notebook. But, was it that, they got some animancy input from the tablets, maybe? The animancy equipment I have procured from Emerald Stair is nothing short of wondrous. The people of Fior have grown bountiful crops from nothing with these machines. No, I think I'm incorrect on that. Perhaps we may save ourselves from starvation and rationing yet. And the Pargrunen practiced animancy before, at various points in our history. Surely Mihala will allow this. Mihala denied the proposition. She says that animancy does not support non-Drew's directives, since he does not explicitly mention the practice in the oaths. Sokka, I think. It's her keep and her rules, but if we don't act now, we'll starve. I set up a small garden at the top of the ruined outposts. It's working, so far. I have hope that Mihala will see reason. Mihala is a stubborn old goat. She refused to discuss my successful experiment and said that if I continue this project, she'd have me locked away in the Ash Forest for sedition and treason. Better try.
That Nimdu Petru definitely got himself locked up in the Ash Forest. He'll still be there. The Zarups didn't get to him first.
Okay. Part of me wonders if Mihala went to such a length to also stop this, that Mihala sabotaged the animancy too. You know? The same way that she sabotaged the notes to the Aedyrans in Paradise. Okay. Well, let's check the lower levels, because I don't have the key yet. Might be that I need to do some picking. We'll see. Oh, shit. There we go.
Never had a chance.
Zarp tongue. Let's see. Can I go even lower? I can. Let's do it while I have my buff active.
Watch yourself.
Gotcha. Oh, and here's the key. Perfect. Fresh water. Lockbox needs picking. There we go. And over here. Anything? Oh, God! Fucking A, I guess there's a bomb on the other fucking side of that. Okay. Well, great. Look at this, I'm all perped up. The fuck? Ugh. Okay, well, let me chow down on some food here, I guess. We got the key. What's inside? But Ring of Greater Overseeing. In the original games, I think Overseeing increased AoE size. No? Okay. Yeah, plus 20% AoE damage. Oh, AoE damage! Not range, but damage. Huh. Do I have anything like that? I guess my Jump Slam. This would be really good for spellcasters, though. Right? You just get 20% more spellcasting damage, because well, I guess not all of them, but a lot of their spells are... A lot of the spells are AoE. A favorite of Bragan Hill Academy alumni and outlaw hedge wizards alike. These rings greatly enhance spells that cover a wide area. Entire squads of soldiers can be reduced to cinders with a well-placed fireball if the caster is lucky and talented. For those less talented, this ring does wonders at compensating for an arcanist lacking skill. Yeah, a very good ring, but not for me. Let's head down here. Great. Let's keep going down. Apologies as well, bit of a shorter one for today, for this video. Had a very busy morning. Let's see. And frankly, already getting a little tired. Oh look, I'm massively over-encumbered. Good lord. Let's see, I guess we will stash this. Oh, this I'll break down. This one has a good... Yeah, a good chunk of crafting mats. Stash that. Should I scrap something like this? Should I break down Heaven's Strike? I don't think so. Right? Because the main thing that we would get is Aedyran. The other upgrade material, we're going to eventually get that. So it's no big deal, I think. I think I'll just stash it for now. Good. Got some goodies out here. Zarps. Oh, beetles. I don't know that I can make that jump. Gonna eat a food buff and give it a shot. Wow, I did actually make it.
Watch your right.
Good. Did I aggro another? I don't think so. Can I walk on that? No way. It's molten. Oh, there's another plant here. Slagheart melon. Another one. Plant inside too somewhere. Huh. How do I reach it? Oh, it's probably on the outside actually. Okay. We'll circle around the building. Make sure we do a full sweep of the perimeter. Yeah, there we go. Oh, there's some treasure too. For this way, another one. Okay, let me check the map. Sure. I think we go along the northeast and we try and go along the like outer perimeter of it there. Speaking of perimeter sweeps. So we'll hit up Marius' thing first. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll head back this way. God, I don't know. I really miss the bonus move speed. Right? Like, this is how fast I would normally be going, roughly. Because I've got the water in me. But imagine, you know, we could have even more. Oh. Oh God, I feel kind of bad about it. I'm playing an Imperialist character. I should be killing more wildlife and innocent creatures. Build a fucking Aedyran parking lot on top of them. Let's see, over here. What about this structure? Can we enter here? Soreena's Mercy is what this is called. Huh. Another melon. Ho there. Vioral?
Welcome to Soreena's Mercy, outsider. There's nothing for you to see here.
Doesn't look like it. Corrupted Aedyran. Prison tower key. There's all sorts of things to see here. What are you talking about? Trying to deceive me. Tane's confession? Tane was here? Held? Dear friendly guards of Celis Keep, I'm ready to make a confession. I confess that I use a scroll of Form of the Helpless Beast to turn myself into a pig. I confess that I accidentally followed a guard into the council chamber. I confess that when the spell wore off, my clothes were gone. Furthermore, I confess that being a pig was the second greatest experience of my life, and I confess that I'm not sorry. Did you know that this is the most cramped prison I've ever stayed in? Thankfully, I won't be here long. If I'm guilty of anything, it's that I'm criminally underappreciated as an escape artist. Your pal, Tane the Archmage, author of Tane's Chaotic Orb. Okay. I guess we will end up meeting Tane again. Well, for the first time here in this game. Prisoner Incident Log. This log contains neat and terse limber, with each entry written by a different hand. Curiously, the name of the prisoner in the last incident has been entirely crossed out, rendering the name illegible. Incident. Inmate Faldu claimed guards were withholding water and food, found crumbs under bedding, given reduced rations for a fortnight. Incident. Inmate Cressidu once again refused water and soap for bathing, claims he never needed them before. Warden dumped water over inmate's head, threw soap at him. Incident. Inmate Rinny appeared not to respond to wake-up call or attempts to rouse her. Healer found nothing wrong. Wardens hid behind wall and offered food. An inmate awoke, ate, and then pretended to sleep once more. Incident. Inmate, who knows, it was probably Tane, has spent most days arguing against his imprisonment. Warden offered to speak to Counselor Michala since he brought the charges, and inmate settled down. Prisoner has since been transferred. Warden has no plans to contact Counselor. I don't know, maybe it's not. Maybe it's someone else. Charred leather tome. The dark leather binding this thick tome has been blackened. The dark leather binding this thick tome has been blackened from the kiss of fire. The gilded lettering on its spine reads, "Searing passion, or the chains of desire that freed my soul." A strand of red silk marks a page about 2/3 of the way through the book, at the beginning of a chapter. My heart was pounding in my chest as I navigated the wide streets of Queen's Birth. Oh, we've been there. Officers of the Royal Deadfire Company rarely had reason to come to this district, but tonight I did. My only reason to ever return to this grossly opulent place was Mistress Rabuna. While some may think of her as just another courtesan of the Wild Mare, they could not be further from the truth. She is a singular woman, embodying not only the pain and challenge of enduring Mogren's trials, but also the satisfaction and growth that comes from successfully doing so. Time slowed to a crawl as I made the short climb up the stairs to the upper floor of the Wild Mare. Steeling my nerves, I approached the closed door that would lead me to Mistress Rabuna. Her voice, as commanding as ever, called out from beyond the door as I knocked. You may enter. Wasting no time, I opened the door to Mistress Rabuna's chambers and stepped inside. The familiar scents of brimstone and steel were the first things to assault my senses, followed soon after by the stifling heat. As I met her gaze, the utter contempt in her eyes made my knees tremble, and I quickly looked down to the ground. You are late. Her words hit me with the intensity of a smith's hammer striking hot metal. My mouth went instantly dry as I unsuccessfully attempted to make my excuses. I'm sorry, Rabuna. The glowing chains held loosely in her hands were snapped taut, and I immediately corrected myself. Mistress Rabuna, She stood from her commanding throne, and my pathetic excuses evaporated like droplets of water on the desert's blazing sands. You will be punished. Now be a good little boy. Remove your clothing, close the door, and prepare yourself for an extended visit to the stocks. Unwilling to further stoke Mistress Rabuna's already blazing ire, I bowed once and began to comply with her orders. A lot of horny writing. That's, for real, that might be the biggest effect that Baldur's Gate 3 has had on contemporary role-playing games, at least so far.
Get me out of here right now.
That's Renato.
You pipe down over there?
I'm innocent.
No, you gave the goods back. That's something else.
I demand that this.
But horniness is what I'm saying.
Answer for itself.
Do you do this every day?
Writings of Soreena 2. Deliver spontaneously as if improvised. Listen all, we've gotten things mixed up. Too much old-fashioned talking in the way of what needs to get done. Too many old dwarves fussing over too much old stone. We need a new way. Look at the broken walls, look at the barren fields. This is where old stone led us, and the tablets are shattered or stolen, but still the old dwarves say, go back to Nandru's tablets, go back to their way. What way? The way is broken right in half. Pause here for laughter. What? Okay. The writings of Soreena, are they literally like a script that you would read like for a speech or something? Now, don't we need a new way? Yay, stand up and be heard. Down in the mine. Do you go to your work thinking, I wish I had a tablet to tell me the way? Nay, nay. When you quench the steel in the shrine, do you think to yourself, yes, I've done this as Nandru taught me, as I read from the tablets? Nay, nay. You do your work the way that works today. We need to go back to the word before the stone. We need to turn back to the oldest word. We need to find a new way. Stand up, sing out. Now, here's the new way I've found. Solace isn't made of stone, no. Solace isn't made of walls or watchtowers, is it? No, no. Solace is made of us. We live in the hands of Wodica. We work with the hands of Abaddon. We burn in the fires of Mogren as we struggle and strive. So dead stone can't lead us. No. No more dead stone. Didn't Nandru say to live in this land we must grow our staying power? Yea, he did so. Now, does stone grow? Does a tablet grow? Nay, nay, nay. It does not learn, it does not grow. So, from now on, the word of Nandru lives in us. We will learn the word, and we will teach the word, and the word will live in us. No more stone, only the word as we speak and hear it. Only the word as we teach and learn it. Friends, I have to say it, and if you'll say it with me, I'll know you agree. No more stone tablets. The word will belong to us, and we will belong to the word. Can I hear your yays? Cut by a third. Hit the keystone phrases harder. Give them more chances to sing out. Okay. Oh, prison tower key.
What's an ancient keep without
torture
a grimy torture chamber? Oh, God, makes me sick.
Some good stuff there. Sure. I can't open this one. Hello, Warden.
Grow today, grow tomorrow. Hope you're looking forward to it.
Renato?
Oh, thank the gods. Finally.
Renato here was selling our grave goods to traveling merchants. Don't let him tell about maps and causes. He's a common thief.
Maps. Are you Sansa's assistant? What's this about grave goods? It's none of my business. I've just come to collect his notes. Are you Sansa's assistant?
You know him? Then you can advocate for me.
You've got your work cut out for you. But if you want to try, go ahead.
I admit I took a few things from Pargrunan memorials. And I admit the caravans paid me a good price for them. Expeditions have costs.
So you were lining your own pockets. How can you be a cartographer and not value other cultures? It's not like the dead were using them. So you were lining your own pockets. I think this is the thing that we would take most offense at, is the theft.
You can't line a pocket that's full of holes. Sansa has no idea what the living lands are like. He sits in his emporium and thinks it's the Deadfire. Well, it's not. Every day out here is a matter of life and death.
We do fine without grave robbing.
I just needed to survive.
Alright, he's learned his lesson. Let him out. Sorry, Renato, you're staying right where you are. I'm taking your notes. You'll have to untangle this mess yourself. I'm taking your notes.
I don't know about map making, but we confiscated these. Maybe they're what you're looking for.
Wait till he throws you to the wilds. Then see how you feel.
Oh, that went over pretty simply. Okay.
Damn it. Damn it all.
Probably be a lot more complicated if we were being a nicer person. Maybe not, though. Okay. Let's see. Should we go take this back to Sansa immediately? I do have this. Petru. That said, we are remarkably close to a beacon. Yeah, let's do it now, since we're close to a fast travel beacon. We won't lose too much ground. Unaware damage bonus. Attacks on unaware enemies receive a damage bonus. So it seems. Okay, and then to Northern Paradise. And where is Sansa's Emporium? Right there. Okay. Your homeland, the Aedyran Empire, is a nation to the west steeped in ancient traditions and laws.
The Aedyrans have come quietly.
Make sure I'm tracking this.
They will not take us by force, but with rule and charm.
Alright, check it out.
You're back. What have you found?
About Renato.
You found him?
He's still languishing in his cell as we speak. Lie. He's gone. Whatever happened, at least his map of the Tusk survived. He's still languishing in his cell.
Imprisoned? And you didn't try to free him? What did he do?
Whatever he did, he's gonna have plenty of time to think about it. If you really want to know, he was stealing artifacts to support himself. Don't worry about it. Here's his map. If you really want to know, he was stealing artifacts to support himself.
Stealing? Oh, but that violates every principle of our field. Madiko, this expedition is cursed. Where did I go wrong?
You sent people out into the wilds with no training and no one to guide them. Maybe take one moment to actually think next time?
Arcane Scholar, we can't lose sight of what matters in our pursuit of learning. Don't blame yourself, you couldn't have foreseen this. Out of interest, did you vet them before you hired them? You nearly got me killed. How could you have expected them to survive? Out of interest, did you vet any of them?
Perhaps not well enough. I hoped their excitement would make up for their inexperience. If nothing else, my map is very nearly finished now, so some good has come of the expedition after all. Thank you, amico. You've helped me shape the course of history. Come back to the shop anytime.
The honor was ours. Some work is too important to be left undone.
You did good, Envoy. I think you brought them peace.
Okay, and then let's head on back. Back to Galloway's tusks. There we are. And then we will fast travel. Good. You know, when I was looking at the world map, or the map of the Living Lands, I guess, is, yeah, look. This must be the garden. Right? Judging by all that we've seen. I bet that's the garden right there in the Acid Lake. It's been on the map the whole damn time. God, look at how fucking slow I am. Hang on, let me do a quick swap back. Let's see how it is. Dude, we're so much faster. Oh my god. I think I want to keep on the run speed one. It's too nice going fast. I think I like it just too damn much. Looks like there's a Zar up here.
Let's finish this.
Come and get me.
Good. Take all that. Gotta pick into this.
Subtle as a mouse.
Good. Oh shit, they're pissed. Lovely. Good. Here. Cool. Let's get all of our goodies off of them.
Everybody all right?
Let me chow down on some essence restoring food. Cool. Living steel chunk. Anything else down and around here? Don't think so. Okay. Let's continue up and over. Yeah, look at how fast I go. I feel like this is such a good sprint pace. I don't know, maybe it's not. Maybe it's like way too fast. I've gotten too used to it. I can't go back.
Too hot! Couldn't have done it better.
Okay. Over here. Shroomage. Is there something down there? Nah. I got a fast travel beacon? Where's it at? Oh god, it's all the way over there. Okay. Oh.
on point.
Left!
There's a healer. Right.
Quick as a fox. Did you see me, Marius?
Looks like a bunch of cave coral in here. And here's Marius's lost village.
I don't want to be here.
We're here with you. You're safe. We should be careful, no telling what we'll find here. It doesn't look like there's much left here to be afraid of. You wanted to come here. You asked me to bring you here. You wanted to come here.
Well done, everyone. Let's head back to camp.
We're going to face this together. Even if I have to hold your hand the entire time.
Fine. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay.
I feel like I can't swallow. Is that weird?
Ruins within ruins.
Pick into this. Drink. Huh, look at them go. They're really going together.
Dead a long time. Oh, obvious signs of violence.
Long lost amulet.
What is that? Let me see. I remember this. I think this belonged to... Everything Yonku said was true. All of it. These bones are hers. My mother. I can't.
Yonku, a warden of Solace who has a long and complicated history with Marius. Perception 2-4. At least now you know. I'm surprised the amulet wasn't stolen by now. Let's keep moving. Surprised the amulet wasn't stolen by now.
The thought of thieves touching her corpse. She's been out here so long.
It's all right, Marius. We're here with you. Stay with us.
I don't think I can handle this right now. I need to go back.
No, you can't run from this, Marius. This is the only way that we know. This is the only way we know what happened to you. If you turn back now, you'll never forgive yourself. Grow up and face this, Marius. You can't hide from your past forever. As per usual, we're coming down fucking hard. Grow up and face this, Marius.
No need to rush this. We'll take it at your pace. One step at a time.
I know. Fui tu meio. Let's just keep looking around.
I'm very glad we brought Giada for this. Oh, they actually are looking around, too. Oh, it's going back to the corpse. Money. Looks like an enemy on the radar. Anything up here? Thought we'd been up here. Okay. So is this where we came in from? Yeah. Good.
Put them down, please. Please. He speaks of song.
I hear only screams. Circles and death. A chorus of screams. Where is Marius now?
Are you dream
Born
scourging
here,
out?
Die here. Lost and found. Marius would laugh. I'm sorry, Marius. I was lost.
Oh yeah, you're scourging out.
No. Don't fool me. Don't lie. That can't be Marius. It can't.
Be careful, Marius. He isn't well.
Iancu. Viate. Is that you? What happened? How could this...
Viate, a Lember term for best friend or brother, used to express endearment and respect. Arcane Scholar. He's clearly afflicted with the Dream Scourge. I'd say he has very little time left. Does he know what's happening to him? He's clearly afflicted with the Dream Scourge.
Whatever you have to say to each other, make it count.
This is... is... Iancu. My best friend since... as far as I can remember. When did this... I should have never left you, Viate. I couldn't have known.
Patrol. Yes, on patrol. When the dream touched me, I was away and alone. Yes? Not your fault. Not yours.
Arcane Scholar. Even if you'd been with him, you couldn't have protected him from the Dream Scourge. Iancu, what happened in this village? This isn't your fault, Marius. This is very touching, but we came here for a reason. Even if you'd been with him, you couldn't have protected him from the Dream Scourge. I'll say that.
I still shouldn't have left. We could have been here, together.
We met here, Marius and me. We played here. I was... older, but still a child.
That doesn't... I barely remember this place.
Your forgetting is for the best, Viate. I suffered remembering the whole time.
Please, continue. Marius, are you sure you don't remember this village? You probably forgot all this to protect yourself from something. Does this painful memory have to do with the dwarven corpses we passed on the way in? Let's say that.
Yes. Graves. A circle of death and graves for the elders. The last places of rest. Families followed Razvan, trusted his words. He would lead them to a better life. Trusted Razvan to make them something more.
Wait. No, I remember something. Chanting? I was so scared.
Resolve 11-7. You need to prepare yourself to confront the truth, Marius. Please, Iancu, continue. Marius, are you okay? Razvan sounds like a cult leader. Resolve 11. You need to prepare yourself to confront the truth.
I'll never be ready. Not for this.
Razvan circled the parents around, said he would help their voices reach the stars. They took bowls full of... night. No. Death. He said to drink it while Razvan said the words.
I don't want to know what you're about to say.
The adults of the village killed themselves at Razvan's command. That explains the state of the ritual site. How could anyone fall for that? The two of you obviously survived the ritual. Yeah, how did you two survive? Let's bring that up.
I saw all the parents fall over. I knew he would come for me. I ran. I saw young Marius, too small to understand. Razvan called out for us, his voice raised to the sky.
That's when you took me to Solace. You saved my life.
A new home, yes, I brought you there and they gathered you.
I can't imagine what that was like. You've been a survivor all your life, Marius. I can see that now. You were a very courageous child, Iancu. I can see why you wouldn't want to remember all that. Yeah, you were a very courageous child, Iancu.
I always thought you were a fool when we were younger. So impulsive. Now I know. You thought you'd already cheated death.
The parents in Solace said it was better to forget. Made me swear not to tell. You were happy. Never wanted to upset you.
You protected Marius from these painful memories. You hid this from Marius on purpose? Ignorance is bliss, I suppose. So you and the rest of Solace have been lying to Marius for his entire life? Let's say that.
It makes sense. No wonder it felt like everyone knew something I didn't, because they did.
But I can't focus. Can't remember. Razvan is near.
How?
Making everything harder.
Razvan, the leader of a small band of Pargrunen who protested against the traditions of Solace Keep. Oh. Razvan led his people out of Solace roughly 30 years ago, settling them in a godless ruin amidst the wilds of Galawain's tusks. The settlement was never heard from again, and Solace's records contain no information on the fate of Razvan's group.
God, he might still be alive. That's it. We have to leave. If he's out there, we have to run.
If Razvan is still alive, we'll find him. Razvan has to be dead. It's been, what, 30 years? You're safe, Marius. We're here with you. Afraid of a little cult leader, Marius? Razvan has to be dead. It's been, what, 30 years?
30, yes. But we survived, so why couldn't he?
Well, I thought his whole intention
Found
was
the
to,
key to Razvan's
it's a suicide
home.
cult.
Search there if you want. I will only forget.
Maybe he's a ghost. Is there anything we can do for you, Iancu? Why do you think Razvan still lives? Marius, what do you want to do next? Do you feel like you're in danger, Iancu? Anything we can do for you, Iancu?
No. Razvan has gripped my soul my entire life. It will be enough to know he's gone.
I am so sorry this happened to you, Viate. If I could trade places with you.
No. No, Viate. You have saved me many times over. This I wouldn't wish on you ever.
Well, I guess we'll be going now, yeah? We have to keep digging into this particular emotional scar.
We'll come back to say goodbye when we're done. Razvan is going to pay what he's done, I promise you. Take a moment, Marius, and breathe. Let's get moving. We'll come back to say goodbye when we're done. Probably won't be alive that much longer.
I will be here.
Really?
Until time to go.
Hmm.
See you soon, Viate.
Torn Pargrin note. A letter written in gentle Lember runes, much of which has been rendered illegible by time. Baruyan, my dear son, it is difficult to be separated from you, even if by only a few walls of crumbling stone. But your work in helping build our new home is worth every moment apart. I'm proud that Razvan's infinite wisdom saw you as vital, even at your young age, and I hope you join. I hope to join you upon our next exodus from Solace. Be bright, my brilliant gemstone. Mama. Is it here? No. Okay. Well, I guess maybe that's what the enemy is on our radar? No, it's further down. Need 5 picks for this thing. Disciple's Ring. Whoa, plus 60 max essence. A deep ring of devotion radiates from this rusted iron ring. It was worn by one of Razvan's most devout followers for many years, up to the moment when they took the poison that killed them and many of their devotees. Such immense devotion led to some latent soul energy being imparted into the ring when its original wearer died. Okay. I don't know how valuable plus max essence or like plus max stamina is, really. Journal. Rosvin's journal. A torn journal with a weak binding that barely holds the pages together. You can make out some lemur writing among the smeared and faded runes. I have no answers, despite as possible. The voices seem to sing only to me. They something, night and day, telling me of times in the recent past as if they were yesterday. Illegible. A form of dissonant chorus, perfect in its imperfections, indecipherable, non-stop as if to introduce me to their strange world. Oh, to be like them. No hunger, thirst, or pain, no doubt or worry. My people suffered ellipses, closed minds in solace. I've discovered a ritual that will usher them, ellipses, unto the skies. They will be ascended, an enlightened choir of the lost. I've discovered a cave located to the south, near the shore. There, I will find a way to lift them to a higher form of life. I sealed the cave with an ancient cantic, sung from mother to child among my people. Only those among my flock will know the way. I will see my people ascend. Their voices will join the choir.
I knew someone was out there. He killed everyone. He wanted to kill me.
Breathe, Marius. Steady yourself. Your mind and soul are fragile, now more than ever.
Years of worrying myself sick. He's out there, Envoy. This Korba is still out there.
Korba, lemur expletive for a person who cares little about social norms or the feelings of others. Or like a psycho. We will find Rosvin and end this. Take a moment and breathe. You will get through this. Do you know anything about a Cantek mentioned in the journal? I need you to get over it and focus on the job at hand. Do you know anything about a Cantek mentioned in the journal?
I think I know the Contek Rosvan used to seal the door. It's a poem my mother told me when I was a child.
What is a Contek? A song or poem of cultural significance to the Pargrunen.
She said those words would always open doors. I never knew what she meant. If we're gonna go after Rosvan, we better get to it. Before I pass out where I stand.
Okay. More over there on the left. How far out does this go? Oh, it goes into this section. Huh, near Solace Keep. Okay. Sure. I'll track that. Okay, yeah. That's it to the south, I guess. Can you enter that building? Can you go out the back of this? No. It's very well lit up there, but I don't know that you can actually reach it. Huh. Maybe? Yeah, how do you get up there? Oh, maybe you circle around and then you come back up. I see. Okay. You approach the town from a higher level. You can kind of climb up here. Damn, look at me go. I feel like I shouldn't be here. Oh my gosh. Definitely shouldn't be there. Man, I can jump around this pretty well. This is definitely not the way I'm meant to do this. But why? How can I stop now? Okay. I can't even latch onto that. Huh. Yeah, we gotta be up there, I think. Okay, we'll come at it from the proper route. Okay, then over here. Should I cross here? I don't think so. Should definitely go down by where those enemies were.
Let's finish.
Enemy to the right.
Coming from the right.
Good. Okay. Take all that crap. Let me chow down on some
That's
food.
done? Who's hungry?
That must be the door. Oh, gods, here we go. All right, what was it?
Oh, there's like a named enemy. Okay. I'll take Mogren's blessing, I guess. There we are.
Nicely done.
Shit out some little baby ones.
Gather round.
Nice job, everyone.
Okay.
Sing free, our voices lifted high. Our spirits laughing in the sky. Hope that did something. That was it. It worked.
Oh, there's like a whole ass interior. Okay. Andra's mortar was a massive patch of ocean in the Deadfire
Someone's
archipelago.
living here. I'm sure of it. Well, maybe it's not him.
I think we both know better than that, Marius.
Oh, right, I have talent points and stuff. Let's see, what should I get? Could get more life. Could increase my other stuff too. Could get lifesteal on Flurry of Blows. Yeah, I'll do that. Oh, whoops. I have other things too. Oh, I have multiple points. I actually got 2 of them. Okay. Well, fuck it. I'll cap it out. Good. Taking all that. Manifesto of the Choir Invisible, Part 1. Okay. Actually, you know what? Maybe we'd ought to call it here for now, right? I'm not sure how big of a location this will be. But like I said, gotta be a bit of a shorter one. When next we return, we will track down probably Rosvon, right? They might be like a spooky ghost or something. We're gonna be here with Marius as he begins, or continues to freak the fuck out. There's a destructible wall there as well. Could be quite the little journey in here. Who can say? Alright, until next time, please take care of each other.